The Women Journalists Association of the Gambia, WOJAC, has officially launched a significant $15,000 initiative aimed at empowering women journalists across the country. The event, held at Paradise Suite Hotel in Senegambia, was made possible with funding from the U.S. Embassy in the Gambia. Titled Empower Her Voice, Building Capacities for Change, the project focuses on equipping journalists in the media with essential skills to combat sexual and gender-based violence and to amplify the rights of women and girls in the media. During the launch, WOJAC President Annette Camara described the initiative as a historical moment for the women journalists, emphasizing its potential to advance their rights and promote social justice through media representation. She noted the association's ongoing efforts since 2022 to address the challenges faced by women in journalism, highlighting various training and empowerment programs.
We have registered substantial milestones leading to this moment. Chief among these are the ongoing 6-month mentorship program. Currently, 20 passionate women journalists are being guided by seasoned mentors who share their expertise in ethical reporting, content creation, reporting about women, and overcoming the industry's challenge. We have also provided training on the basic news writing and reporting with particular focus on young women in schools and press clubs. We did not only relaunch the Women Journalists Association, but we also adopted a new constitution, this important organization, through the support of Freedom House Gambia, promoting rights and justice. Women Journalists Association has also implemented the Safe Space Project, a community-based initiative designed to provide support and safety for women journalists. By way of reflecting on our challenges, redirect ourselves to creating a community, strengthening the bonds of sisterhood, and more importantly, serving as a platform for growth and empowerment within the media.
It is meant to empower women journalists in the Gambia and have them speak in their voices and prevent them from any form of sexual harassment. On that regard, Vice President of the Gambia Press Union, Aissatou Keita, stressed the importance of the project in uplifting women journalists and enhancing their capacity to advocate for change.
At the Gambia Press Union, we believe that empowering women journalism strengthens us all. Today, we are not just launching a project. We are committing to a future where every story, every issue, and every voice has a place in our media. We are here to encourage each other, to raise each other up, and to ensure that the voices of women and girls in the Gambia are heard. Thank you to the Women Journalists Association for making this vision a reality, and to everyone here who believes in the power of women's voices. Together, I believe we can make a great difference.
Minister of Youth and Sport, Bakar Waibaji, called for collective action to end gender-based violence, urging more awareness and implementation of existing laws. He underscored the vital role women play in amplifying voices against violence. The U.S. Ambassador to the Gambia, Sarin Kuroma, reaffirmed the embassy's commitment to supporting women journalists in the Gambia.
Accomplishing their goals and reaching their potential. We know that when women are underrepresented in the media, women's voices are muted. We know that women are less likely to be featured in news stories or featured as experts in news stories. The gender imbalance in the media perpetuates harmful gender stereotypes because there is no one telling stories from a female perspective. We also know that female journalists are too often the targets of sexual harassment, threats, and violence. Despite these challenges, you, the members of the Women Journalists Association of the Gambia, persevere. This is why we support you. The empowerment of women and girls is a top priority for the U.S. government.
In her keynote address, human rights activist Fatou Jagne Senghor discussed the critical role of media in combating harmful practices and promoting of gender equality.
Yeah, to be independent, for the media to operate without undue interference. And sometimes when we talk about interference, we generally think of government only. Interference has different facets. Interference can be from religious groups, and sometimes these are very insidious, very, very, very challenging, because it touches at the hearts of our beliefs, the society, and people are more sometimes fearful of their religious leader than their political leaders. And when it comes to women's rights, that pressure has a lot of burden on journalists. The other pressure also that we tend to forget, and sometimes which is the state capture and the media capture, is that the pressure from advertisers, those who have the resources. Because when the media also is controlled by those who have the resources, they can connive with different political actors or different other interests to really suppress media freedom and editorial independence. And in most cases, women's rights pay the burden. So it is important for the media to espouse principle of equality, non-discrimination, and to ensure that it doesn't perpetuate deliberately or unconsciously bias, stereotype, or discriminatory rhetoric or practices against women. We've seen it a lot in many countries, particularly in the Gambia, where journalists, and especially men journalists, are not sensitive about women's rights. They are not aware of the importance of women's rights in development, the importance of women's rights as a cornerstone of democracy. So the way they cover women's rights issues is really, is left to be desired. So it is important, I think, for all of us to look into that.
This initiative is set to create a safer media environment, empowering women journalists to advocate for their rights and improve the quality of reporting on sexual and gender-based violence issues, thereby contributing to broadening societal change in the Gambia. For N24 News, I am our MCC.